What is up, Aquarius? I know I'm pretty early, but I gotta do what spirits tells me to do. And I'm not showing my face right now. I'm really just getting up and don't have everything all together. So I don't want to get up on here looking a hot mess, but I'm about to move these cards so you can see them. I did do a pre-shuffle, cleanse the cards. And when I did the pre-shuffle, these fell out. And Spirit said, leave them, okay? So the download I did get was your enemies, your haters, whoever you was involved with that betrayed you, they actually was planning this betrayal for a long time. All right? Some of you guys were actually married to this person. Some of you guys as friends. It's going to be different for everybody. All right, let me just say hello. I am Robin from Kind of Big Deal Tarot, and I'm here to deliver a message for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and North Node. So Aquarius, we have people that are now in their thoughts, okay? They're thinking about what they've done. But like I said, they always were thinking and planning about you. How they basically can come up in life, in stature, in clout with dealing with you. Again, we are the 11th house. Some of us are very, very abundant. Every time, never fails. Are very, very abundant, all right? Some of us could have had sudden wealth or is expecting sudden wealth. But again, like I said, for some of you guys, it was a marriage, and it is in reverse. It was somebody that you actually was married to. It could have been someone as well that you were in a commitment with, like friends. You are the main female, okay, or masculine. Remember, gender is not relevant here in tarot. Tarot has no gender. And you are expecting unexpected money, or unexpected money is coming to you. All right. But again, this person thought that they were also going to be the main female and they were going to get some unexpected money from doing whatever they were planning to do to you. So they're in their thoughts. They're in heavy regret for what they've done now. Okay. Because again, they thought you were their lucky charm. 777 could be relevant. And again, it could have been somebody you were married to, somebody in your family, a friend, somebody that you had a commitment to. You were committed to this person, right? You looked at this person as high value in your life, all right? Some of them could have been the main female. Some of you guys are the main female. This is high priestess energy as well. But with the 11 here, also our 11th house, there's a lot of karma going on. Karmic justice, divine justice, blind justice, okay? From whatever these people or this person thought that they were going to do to you, it is now haunting them. It is haunting their memories, their actions, because they felt like them moving in secrecy, doing something out of their passions, out of envy, hate, jealousy, always watching you, looking at you, was going to give them a come up. They thought they were going to come up off of you, Aquarius. So now we're going to use the tarot. Okay? Spirit guides, ancestors, higher self, higher power, please show me what you have here for Aquarius. Show me these thoughts for Aquarius with dealing with the collective. Thank you, ancestors, spirit guides. We return any negative energy back to sender and source times 10. Show me these thoughts. Show me these thoughts. Okay? Ace of Cups. It could have been a new relationship. It could have been somebody that thought they were going to get some blessings from you. You could have been dealing with the water sign. All right? You could have been, again, there was somebody that you did once love. You felt very happy with. Okay? You could have even started a new relationship with this person. All right? So they thought that they were going to get some type of come from you. Give me one more for thoughts for Aquarius. Like I said, 3 of Cups. This was somebody you celebrated with. It was a friendship. Okay, you guys could have been somebody in your social group. All right, you had a lot of gatherings with these people, with this person. You celebrated with these people, with this person. This was somebody that was in your social group. Again, show me sudden wealth for Aquarius. All right, for Pentacles. This is somebody that was greedy. All right. They could not save. They was an overspender. All right. So again, they thought they was going to get some sudden wealth by dealing with you or planning or plotting against you. Okay. Give me one more for sudden wealth. 2 of Pentacles. They juggled you. Okay. They wanted you to adapt to what was going on. They wanted you to need them. This person was very disorganized. You could have been at a place where you were disorganized. You had many responsibilities. Okay? And they wanted you to adapt to needing them, needing their friendship, needing their support, needing their love. Give me marriage for Aquarius. What is this? It's a World card in reverse. This is somebody that did not want to end a cycle with you. All right? This was someone that they felt entitled to your energy, to whatever was coming in for you, to your money, to your wealth. They saw you as abundant, Aquarius. Okay? So you need to realize that. They saw you as abundant from the beginning, that they met you or they were dealing with you. So like I said, this was a thought out plan. This was a strategy to come against you, to betray you. All right. This was somebody that had done this cycle many, many times before to many, many different people. All right. And they did this again behind closed doors and secrecy. This was someone that could not heal. They could not tap in. They didn't feel whole or complete. They needed third parties. They needed other people for validation, for acceptance. All right. This is somebody also that might not have no closure. For some of you guys, you walked away from this individual already. You left this situation. And again, they're trying to strategize or look at it like, how could they have kept you in this cycle? Judgment, karma, legal matters. This was someone that did not pay attention to their inner calling, but you paid attention to your inner calling. This person had a lot of self-doubt. They were their own worst critic. You could have been at that place, Aquarius, too. What I'm hearing is that they kicked you while you were down. You went through a lot of things in your finances, in your jobs, even probably in a marriage. You could have got divorced. You could have went through a lot of things with other people. And again, while you were down, they knew the value of you, though. While you were down, they wanted to kick you while you were down. They wanted to manipulate you while you were down. They wanted to take advantage of you while you were down. So you can always feel like you needed them, their support, their social group. All right, so let's get this main feed. Oh my goodness. Oh, like I said, they were very manipulative. They were doing magic, but again, this is somebody that saw that you were the person that can manifest. You were very resourceful, okay? And you took action. You planned things. You took action in the things that you wanted to do. Again, with the King of Wands, you were a natural born leader. Some of you guys are entrepreneurs. You had a vision. People honored you. They looked up to you. They also felt like you were, very ruthless with going toward the things that you wanted to go to. You had high expectations. They had high expectations of doing this to you, and you being naive and susceptible to what they were going to do and falling for it. Say hello, guys. Please like, please subscribe. It is something that you can do for free to support the channel. What is this unexpected income for Aquarius? What is this unexpected income for Aquarius? Oh my God. Four of Wands in reverse. Tower in reverse. This could be somebody you shared a home with. Again, 11, a connection with. All right. And the Page of Cups. This is one that was very curious. They were doubting their intuition because I hear that they got several signs about not doing this to you, and they continue to do it anyway. All right. This is somebody that had, conflict with others. They definitely wanted the conflict with you. They wanted to bait and switch you. So you can seem like the person that was unhinged, the troublemaker. All right. But again, this did not come forth. You avoided the tower. This is someone that had nothing but chaos in mind. All right. You dealt with a lot of chaos with this person. But if you would have stayed in it, if you would have stayed in the situation, it would have got 10 times worse than whatever you dealt with. This is somebody that was very immature as well. Water sign is here. Fire sign is here. Earth sign is here. They're all here. So don't pay attention to the signs, just the energy that they were in. This was a connection for some of you guys. It could have been your fallen twin flame. But for a lot of you, this person was very manipulative in your energy, playing in your face, playing on your top. But you avoided this situation when you ended it. When you ended this situation, you started to pay attention to your ideas, to the opportunities, even if they were new, even if it was something you never done before. Okay? To the possibilities of a better outcome without dealing with this person, these people. All right, look, at the top of the deck, you got the star. That is your energy. You had faith to follow your purpose, right? You had hope. You had dreams. You connected spiritually. You had self-trust and not self-doubt. You worked on your craft, your self-mastery, your projects. Okay, your self-development, your inner clarity. Give me more for this. Give me more for these thoughts. All right, hold on. Spirit's making me use another deck. This is what they do. Another deck, they say. All right, so again, Aquarius, you were not the first person, but you will be the last person that they do this to. They've done this to other people, okay? They've done this to other people. And because people were not on the same vibration you were, too many cards. Some people perished. Some people, money were, withdrawn, were taken from them. Some people, like I said, died, passed away. Some people never recovered. They're mental. Again, but you're investing in yourself. You're planting seeds. They also were planting seeds with doing this to you. They were waiting for an outcome. They wanted you to give to them while they continue to take. It was an imbalance of the giving and receiving. Show me the thoughts. Whoever this person was, like I said before, earth sign energy could possibly be, or fire sign. They were not able to manifest singly by themselves. Nine of Pentacles. They could have got you at a time, again, where you needed them. So they thought and they planned how they can truly manipulate this situation for the better good of them. How would they benefit from taking advantage of you, making you feel insecure, messing with your finances, messing with who you thought you were, or what you thought you were possible of doing or accomplishing. Show me more. Oh my goodness. Like I said, it could have been another earth sign, could have been an earth sign, someone that wanted their cake and eat it too. Somebody that could be very selfish, standoffish. All right. Basically a gold digger, male or female. One more for these thoughts. For some of them, even if it was not this energy, they have it in their chart. But like I said, this could be just the energy. They did not want you single because they wanted to benefit off of you and your abundance, which you were possibly, obtaining. They wanted to play you for the fool with the full reverse. They took a lot of risk, okay? They didn't want you to take risks elsewhere. They wanted to manipulate your energy. It was all planned and thoughtful of what they were going to do. They strategized of how to do this. It could have been a group of people that came against you of how they were going to get this money from you. They felt as long as they had you in their life, they were going to be abundant. They were going to be wealthy. They didn't have a care in the world about how you felt or what it was going to do to you. They didn't have a care in the world of what you was already going through. All right? They wanted you to go through more because of that. But they didn't think that you was going to see it here with the being female. They didn't think that you were going to see it because you said be paying attention. Now you got the World in reverse and the Two of Swords in reverse. And he said, leave it right there. Leave it right there. Yes, because now you're not blind. You're not blind to what you need to see. You got the Raven, okay, and the Black Cat telling you to pay attention to your intuition. They showed you several red flags. Now you can end this situation with the World upright. Close it out. You don't need no closure, okay? You know that you are the main female. You are the main character in this situation in your life. So you closed out a cycle. You made the decision, no more being indecisive, okay? And you closed out this cycle and it felt like a fresh breath air, a heavy weight lifted off of you, where you can now relax. Put your feet in the sand, put your feet in the water. Show me this sudden wealth for Aquarius. All right, here they go. The burdens that you were carrying were not yours. These are burdens from other people. They wanted you to get their burdens that they were carrying, their financial burdens, their lack of self-worth, okay? Their doubt, their insecurities. And they wanted you to juggle this like it was yours. They really were projecting this energy onto you. When you hear about energy vampires, that's why they tell you not to allow people to hug you and, come up in your energy like that. Yeah. You are a warrior. You've been a warrior. You've been through so many battles, Aquarius, and they knew this. They thought that you can handle this. You can carry this weight. Even if they knew it was not yours, you can carry this weight up this hill because you've been through so much and you wouldn't even see it coming. You would not even see it coming. Like I said, they've been doing this for a long time, slowly but surely, coming in after your stability, your finances, your money, your health, your wealth. your energy. Pentacles is also energy. But you woke up. You got clarity. You got facts. And you wasn't hearing anything beyond, because you know the truth. The King of Swords definitely knows the truth. And he points to the facts in that book, in the good book, in the law-abiding book. Show me more. Show me this marriage in the world reverse. Oh, here we go. Yep, they wanted you trapped in your head, Eight of Swords. They wanted you in a mental imprisonment, like you had no way out. All right, but the judgment was that you did have a way out, right? This person was nothing but a charmer. They came in quick. They pulled on the charm. They love bombed you. They gaslit you. And when you defended yourself, oh, you were the crazy one. You were the one that was unhinged. You were this, you were that. It's what they told everybody else, so you can appear a certain way. But like I said, you knew who you was, Aquarius. Oh yeah. Now the things have come out. The moon in reverse. Okay, Page of Cups again. Person was very immature, very young. Could have been very argumentative with this person. All right. You started to love and nurture yourself. Pay attention to your intuition. All right. Some of you guys got water in your chart. Nurture your own craft. Nurture your own family. Nurture your own true supportive team here. You felt like a fish out of water around these people. As soon as you woke up, it might have taken a long time. Again, you stepped into divinity. Some of you guys could have gotten pregnant, but you started to birth new ideas, create new things, create new possibilities. Pay attention to your intuition. Be open to receive. Here with the Empress card. Show me. Yes, now you're going in a different direction. And again, they don't have any direction, and you're also waking up. They have a lot of sleepless nights, nightmares, anxiety, fear for what they have done. Show me more of these people and what they have done. Like I said, they were juggling you. They were warned not to do this several ways, several times. They were warned. They were given messages that they did not pay attention. They did not want you to move forward into common waters. Okay? But again, you got God, spirit team. You learned the lesson. You saw things for what it was. You paid attention to the red flags. Finally, I'm hearing. But the red flags have always been there. They've been there from the beginning, but you're dealing with this person. But slowly but surely, they were doing this. They were playing on your top, playing in your face. Queen of Swords, you got King and Queen of Swords. Some of you guys have balanced your divine and feminine energy. Okay? This Queen of Swords don't play. She's more adaptable than the King of Swords. She'll listen, but she knows right from wrong. She's very clever, very wise. Okay? King of Swords ain't hearing none of that. And again, she's been hurt several times, so much that she can use her discernment with cutting people out. So again, a lot of you cut these people out at the right time. You followed your intuition because you are somebody of royalty and of the white light. But the thing that they have confused about people that are of the light, you have to go through darkness to get to it. So she's been through a lot of darkness, a lot of trauma, a lot of betrayal, a lot of hurt. So she knows when she sees it. She knows when she feels it. Okay? She gets clarity by the ethers, the air. She might be an overthinker, but most of the time what she thinks is correctly, is right. Page of Pentacles. Some of you guys had to start all over, right? You had to flip the coin. Go in a new direction. Follow the map of your heart, your own inner compass. And from that, you're coming out of scarcity mindset. You're coming out of cold. You're coming out of feeling abandoned. All right? You had to isolate yourself, take self-reflection, learn the lesson that was given to you. Now these people are in isolation because they're reflecting on what they've done and how it's going to basically come to their demise, right? Four of Wands in reverse. Same thing over there. Connection going bad. Household being disrupted. People in chaos fighting with each other. These people were jealous of you, Aquarius. And I'm seeing about 3 to 5 people. You're getting a lot of rest, Aquarius, because you went through a lot of things. You're getting a lot of sleep. They also want to prepare you for what's to come. Queen of Pentacles. Your finances is increasing, business savvy. And these people with 3 of Cups in reverse are collapsing. They're not celebrating. They're worried. They're in their thoughts. They're in their mind. How they could have took and did things differently. But Spirit said it's too late. Okay? Again, you ended the cycle, Pluto going in Aquarius. Some of them, they might face this ending, but there was an ending, a completing of a cycle. It was a cycle that was going on, that was going through for a lot of you guys. It continued to happen. Like I said, they've been doing this to a lot of people for a long time. And a lot of people did not survive their antics, their tactics, okay? They've been doing this for a while. Illegal things, black magic, death spells, all that they were doing to you. But they've been doing it to other people. But if you're not vibrating at a certain energy, a lot of times that will, come through. Like I said before, and even I talked to my son yesterday, was hanging out with him. Certain things cannot touch you if you don't allow it in. If you're not even accepting the energy. Yes, they were working together. It was 3 of them, three here, of making you left out in the cold. They isolated you. They made you feel or tried to make you feel abandoned. But again, some of you guys turn to a higher power. You turn to Father, Son, and Spirit. You turn to the church. You turn to religion. You turn to your spirituality. And you worked on yourself with this. You worked with the ethers, the others, okay? To get yourself out of this bind, out of this mess. You worked on your mindset, something that they could not do or would not do. Now you got the Ace of Cups again, because you started to love and nurturing yourself. So the universe is now giving you a gift right from the universe, right from God, right? So again, ooh, child. Now they're still gossiping, talking, slandering your name, defaming your name, still watching, still lying. This is who these people always been. As you're out here creating new things, bringing back your passion, bringing back your life, bringing about that inner fire within you. And your Pentacles in reverse. Person was very selfish, money hungry, unstable. All right? Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo's energy. But again, like I said, you are the high priestess. Now you know to move in silence. You have secret knowledge. Some of you guys seen things for what they was. You paid attention to the red flags. You paid attention to how people were moving. They did not want a cycle to end. Okay? Show me more. Oh, here we go. Yep, there go that magic again. There go that manipulation. But again, the things that you manifest is coming in. They have been revealed here with the Moon card, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. especially Cancer and Pisces here. All right, things are coming out about this person. They're being revealed about this group. Again, they're showing up as a liar. All right, somebody that's very jealous, always starting chaos, arguments. This is the energy that they stay in. This is the energy that they wanted you to be in. But now you are abundant. You're happy. You're shining. Your happiness is back. You're bright. You have high prospects. And again, your money is looking right. 10 of Pentacles. This person wanted you to be in bondage. Okay? They wanted you to be in bondage. They're very toxic, but you overcame that, Aquarius, by tapping in to your own intuition, to your own beliefs, by looking at these red flags, seeing people for who they are and not what you wanted them to be in your life. Believing who they showed you the first 3 times. Okay? Again, with the number 3, now you're waiting for your ships to come in. You have a vision, a higher purpose. You're enlightened. You're expanding. Okay? And now you can be upright, standing on your own 2 feet, secure within your financial wealth, what you're investing in, what you're planting, your harvest. It's all coming in. Any more for Aquarius with the card spirit? Any more? Now you're laying down unburdened. You recovered. Oh, wow. And you're moving on the calmer waters, away from this 5 of Swords, 5 of Wands energy. Some of you guys could have moved overseas or had to move across water. Okay? But yes, everything is now working out in your favor. Because you have stood your ground. You have stood your ground. You have fought up against these people. You laid some boundaries. You're not allowing people to just do you any old kind of way. It could have been somebody from your past, a past lover, somebody that you knew since friendship, or at least from your past, somebody that you have a lot of nostalgic memories with. Okay? Could have been a lover, a marriage, a friend. Okay. Now what you have coming in, again, some of you guys are bossing up. You're taking back over the power in your own throne, in your own home. Yep, and there's judgment being called on them. Got the Queen of Cups in reverse now. This was somebody that was a little bit of unhinged mentally, emotionally, and now physically, I'm hearing. Somebody that did not follow God. They did not follow morale. They did not follow or pay attention to the lessons that were being taught. Now your spirit team is all on it. Is all, they in heavy regret. I'm hearing heavy regret and remorse for what they've done. This person, Queen of Wands in reverse, could have been also a dark witch or winter one. Well, yeah, they're being judged. Okay? Because now you're out of confusion, out of illusions, and you have moved on. They could have dealings with the police. Some of you guys could have gotten a new car. You could have moved. All right, Spirit, I'm ready to wrap this up. So now we're going to use some numerology guidance cards and see how we're going to end this reading for Aquarius. So again, Aquarius, these people have been plotting this for a long time. If this was a friend, they've never been a friend. If this was a lover, they got in connection with you for what they think they thought they can get out of you. Okay? Love, throat chakra. We need to, again, stay in the power of love, right? Do things out of love. That's what brings our blessings in. Okay? 6 of Swords. 6 is also 6 of Swords. 6 of Wands. You're moving on with love, still in your heart. You're not allowing this situation to change who you are. You're still getting noticed, accolades, attention, because you speak your truth. And you're not doing it to hurt nobody. You're doing it to tell your story so other people can realize what they might be going through, what they've been through. And you're speaking out of love, right? This is a situation that you are completing because you're paying attention to your crown chakra. You're paying attention to your intuition, your downloads. All right. And again, now you can manifest your abundance. Again, through your heart chakra. Show me more for Aquarius. Give me 2 more, Spirit. 2 more. You notice I have this on my hand. It is the flower of life. Again, there is a relationship change. A relationship change. With 65, it is 11. Okay? There is a relationship change. Some of you guys getting divorced. Some of you guys left this friend group. Again, because you stood up for yourself, you spoke out, and you still did it from the heart. You still did it from the heart chakra. Okay? 1 or 2 more, Spirit. You're in charge here. I even have haters that come up on here that cannot give me a like and share, but want to keep creeping on. Probably was the person I dealt with. Selling drugs, sleeping with other people's men or women. 71, health. Okay? Sacral chakra and crown chakra. You have to pay attention to your health. You have to pay attention to how you felt. Again, number 7, personal growth, spiritual growth, forgiveness. You have to forgive these people. You have to forgive them. 9 plus 6 is 15. 5 plus 1 is 6. Moving forward. Getting the attention that you need only from God, your spirit team, the universe. Okay? Realizing that only person you need is yourself. You have to nurture yourself, your heart chakra, and your crown. Right, Aquarius? And again, you have to surrender a lot of things to the universe, to God, to the Lord above. Okay? Realize you are a unique individual and pay attention to your intuition. 22, sacral chakra. Your intuition was nudging you about these people all along. But again, those red flags, you can't even make it up. Those red flags that you wanted to paint, pink, purple, yellow, blue, whatever it is for you. All right, let's get the power of love. Then we're going to be out. Bye, haters. Haters, haters. Yes, you have to trust the process, Aquarius. You have a strong connection to your soul's loving voice and have faith in your intuition. I just said that without that card coming out. I just saw peacefulness. It's right where you're at now, or where you're headed to. It's nothing but peacefulness. Give me 2 more, Spirit. Two more for Aquarius Collective. Evolution. You realize that obstacles are merely lessons on your path to love and humility. You have developed the loving awareness that you and everyone else are the same, but on different paths. Okay? Yes. And you made a commitment to yourself. You dedicate yourself to your beliefs wholeheartedly, knowing that love is the essence of your very being. And discernment. You are developing the skill to distinguish love from fear and truth from illusion. Exactly. All that they tried to paint you a picture of, so you would doubt yourself, so you would not think correctly about what was going on. But now that you're clear of what was going on, who these people were and why they came into your life. Okay? They came in your life to teach you a little bit more about you. You came into their life to help them heal them. But they did not want that help. They tried to hinder you. They knew who you was. They knew how powerful you was. Again, Aquarius. That's all I have for you right now. Again, thank you. And remember, be you, love you. It is the highest vibration of all. Don't allow the haters in. Bye now.